All right, big win from y'all. Obviously gaining a playoff berth. What are the emotions like after such a big win?
Last year, it was a really tough season. We fought. This year, it's just like a game changer. We fought more. We pushed what we could do.
I feel like we wanted it more this game because we didn't know if it was going to be our last game or go to playoffs. So I feel like we wanted it more, and that showed tonight.
Absolutely. In the game, it kind of seemed like y'all didn't necessarily start slow, but your energy definitely ramped up and up throughout the game. Did y'all kind of see that, and what did you kind of take from that?
Yeah, we kind of we saw that our energy the first set was down, all of us basically, and we had to when we had to go into the second set, we had a little talk, and we said that we need to pick up our energy, and we did.
Yes, Lex, she's killing it. Whenever we get a good kill at the beginning, it just hypes the energy up. We pick up the energy. If it's a low start, it's gonna be a tough. But whenever we have a good first run, we're tough through the first and the whole game.
Absolutely, and a good energetic team like that kind of speaks on your chemistry and how close y'all are as a group. So do y'all see that, and how tight are y'all?
We're tight.
We're tight.
We go to team dinner. We're we don't even need team dinner. We saw each other probably. I don't know. I saw them every day, probably weekends, everything. Always spend the night with her. We're tight, and so I think that's a part of it too. We already know how we are. If we mess up, we laugh it off. It's okay, we know why you did it. When I got hit in my head, we still got to that point. I was it was just funny.
Yes, we're really close, all of us. We keep in touch with each other. We see how we're doing. We're just a close family.
Absolutely, and kind of like I talked to your coach about. Obviously, a very impressive and a very huge win for y'all getting a playoff berth, but now it's a brand new season. Y'all are moving into the playoffs, a whole new slate of opponents that y'all might not even know about. So how does that kind of feel to, y'all might not be able to keep your heads high. Y'all kind of just have to ride it out and stay confident.
I think it's a big thing for all of us. Only 2 girls on our team have made it to playoffs, Anson and Serena. All of us we didn't make it to playoffs last year, and this is our first year, so we are very excited.
Yeah, I feel we're very excited too to make playoffs because, like she said, only 2 people made it last year, and just to go in the first round, it's kind of cool.
Absolutely. And last question: what is one thing both of y'all are proud of from your team this season?
Talking. I feel we talked better because in the preseason or whatever, we were not talking well. We were we didn't communicate, but we were really tight out of volleyball, but just not on the court. And so the bench, that's a big part of it.
Yes, the bench very loud. The crowd got us up. Are supporting each other, telling each other that they got it. Whenever we get down, we noticed, and it started crumbling on us. And as we told each other that we need to talk, encourage. Once we started doing that, our energy built up, and we were able to fight through tough teams.